Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we are back on the free-to-play today, and you know what, yesterday I skipped a video for the sake of the free-to-play because there wasn't much to show, you know, so I was like, yeah, let me just prepare myself for today because I knew today was gonna be a pretty interesting video. And basically all that I did yesterday was farm spirit pots. So I did my dailies, I did my advanced quest, did my usual grind, clan boss and all that. And all that I needed to do yesterday was farm myself 17 superior spirit potions. The reason for that was the fact that I wanted to 6-star ascend my Lysandra and to 6-star ascend my Tomb Lord, because you know what, at the end of the day it's really important to get those ascensions open, because if you don't have the, at least for level, you know, for Ascension 5 and 6, if you don't have your champions ascended to 5 or 6, you cannot use accessories, and that's kind of huge. Like, especially if you have, you know, if you have the right banners and the right amulets, they can be extremely important. And even if you don't have the best ones, those are extra stats, you know. It's whatever banner and whatever amulet you're gonna get on your champions, that's gonna be a ton of extra stats for you. So right now what you're seeing over here is me actually farming stage 20 of the dragon as well. Like, this is one of the things that I was not 100% sure I could do. I just tested out my normal team in here. Let me move myself to this side maybe. Yep, make myself a bit smaller. But I'm farming stage 20 with my core team of Lysandra, Tomb Lord, Rhonda for the damage, Coldheart for, you know, a little bit of damage on the waves plus the boss, and then my backup reviver, Angel Marsa. So honestly, did not think this was possible, but it actually is. You know, it's not the fastest team in the world, but still, it's a team that does it under 5 minutes. I'm pretty happy with this. My best time was 3:47, and you know what? Overall, the damage is pretty good, especially from Rhonda. I mean, look at this, 1.5 million damage. She's, you know, that's pretty respectable. And the reason I'm using her instead of like Shield Guard, because like most of you know, the Shield Guard was my starter, my farmer, is obviously because of affinity. Like stage 20 is a magic affinity, so Shield Guard does not shine over here. Like where Shield Guard will shine is usually when there's force affinity. So if I'm gonna get stuck somewhere where there's force affinity, Shield Guard comes in instead of Rhonda. At the same time, you know, on Fire Knight, again, Shield Guard might be good because affinity, but Rhonda brings me those multi-hits, and that's why I chose to use her. But the really amazing thing that happened today, that I was telling you guys a few days back that I will be trying, you know, maybe, I wasn't 100% sure I will do it, but I was trying to do something interesting, and that's, you know, try to acquire my 5th legendary on the account. And basically this was the situation this morning before I did my, you know, before I did my grind. This person was in 2nd place the day before, Shardy01, and you know, he did some points, he got into 1st place, but I was preparing for a last-minute snipe. Not gonna lie, from yesterday and the day before, I was preparing for the last-minute snipe. I had a ton of food ready, and basically what happened is, not this side, I actually won, guys. I actually got myself my 5th legendary 33 days in. I did pass, you know, maybe I went a little bit too high, but at the end of the day, it's champion training. It's stuff that I need to do. I need to get more 60s. I need to build more champions. So this was something useful. It's not like, you know, I wasted my resources just for the sake of getting Oltan and, you know, oh, I didn't get much stuff. So at the end of the day, this was really worth it for, one, I got myself a legendary champion, which was 30,000 points for the sake of the CVC. 2, I got myself another legendary tome, which is huge, because you know what, I need to book Tomb Lord, I need to book Lysandra, so those tomes are, those legendary tomes are gonna be helpful. And 6-star relentless gear. I'm never gonna frown upon that, you know. The more I advance, the lower my chances will be that I'm actually gonna win these types of tournaments. So I'm trying to get these as much as I can. So Shardy01, I'm really sorry if you're watching this video. Just, I really wanted to get him because of, you know, because of the reasons that I listed. And somebody in my comments yesterday, I forgot the name, but shout out to you for the mention. Somebody mentioned in my comments yesterday that Oltans actually could be my answer to my spider question, because as I've mentioned to you again 2 days ago, I'm pushing my progress missions. Okay, so I'm at the point where I need to do stage 14 on higher of dragon, 10 times on auto, then minnow, then fire knight, then spider. And basically from what I looked is most of these things I can do. Like I can already do Fire Knight, I can already do Dragon. I'm quite sure I'll be able to do Ice Golem as well, because you know what, I have decreased attack from Tomb Lord, I have poisons from him. The only one that was a question mark for me was the Spider, because I don't have an actual CC for the sake of the spiders, you know, unless I get somebody like a Bellower in a stun set or something like that, but that's not reliable enough. And that person that mentioned my comments was like, you know what, you can use Altan for the sake of CCing the Spiderlings. And he was amazingly right, because what he does on his A3 is he does an AoE and a 100% chance of placing a sleep debuff for 1 turn. I don't even need books. This one does not even need books, guys. So I can straight up CC the Spiderlings by putting them to sleep if I'm gonna try, you know, to get to that stage 20. And as long as I don't have poisons, HP burn, or like anything else to hit them to wake them up, this can be amazing. And the way that I could even combine this is I could even try and get him in a stun set, because he has an AoE on this one. Like, yeah, these ones are single hits. Again, single hit, but still, this AoE can be really helpful. AoE sleep, with my turn meter control from Tomb Lord, with my turn meter control from Lysandra, with my, you know, turn meter control from Coldheart Heartseeker, I could actually do that. The only problem would be, obviously, sorry guys, the only problem would be Coldheart's A1. It attacks 4 times at random, so you know, it can hit the Spiderlings as well, and it can wake some of them up. But it can only wake some of them, not all of them. So this might actually be a key. You know, I could tank it with Tomb Lord, I could tank it maybe with Shield Guard, or I don't think I'm actually going to use Shield Guard. I feel like the team that I would use for that would be Tomb Lord, Coldheart, Lysandra, Jamarsa for the sake of the revives, and maybe the last one, you know what, I might even, you know, make use of Ruark. Might just make him to be the tank for the Spiderlings, because if he does the taunt, if any Spiderlings are ever gonna attack, he's gonna be the one that's gonna be soaking up all of those hits. So that's gonna be really amazing, and I'm really happy because, like I said, I'm getting closer and closer to getting to Arbiter, which would be huge. Like, my goal right now, honestly, is while I'm focusing some other stuff, my goal is to keep pushing the progress missions and get myself to get Arbiter. Hopefully in the next 30 days I'm gonna do that. The only problem that I will have from what I notice is this one. Upgrade the Great Hall bonus to level 7. I mean, this one's gonna require lots of time, lots of grinding, lots of refreshes, and some luck. I currently have the level 6 upgrade, and I'm on 172 gold bar. So what I'm gonna need is what? 700, 1500, 2400, 3400 gold medals in total. So if we open up the calculator, so let me just double check that I'm doing good math. Plus 800 plus 900 plus 1000, so I will need 3400 gold medals in total, because the last arena mission that's related to Great Hall is for me to do to get one Great Hall level to level 10, and that's obviously going to be my Spirit Accuracy one, because Tomb Lord, Shield Guard, Lysandra, you know, Anax as well, because you know what, let me show you what I did today. I actually fully booked my Anax because I thought about it, and I'm quite sure that he's gonna be in my clan boss team. Like, I feel like he's gonna be my next 6-star. Like, from what you've seen, I haven't pulled anything else from what you've seen recently, but what do you think, guys? Do you think I should make Anax as my next 6-star since I booked in? I already have the food, because these are the food that I have been working on for the sake of this champion training, and there's still like a ton of food ready, but I'm not focusing that anymore because that's not my priority. My priority was to try and finish the champion training, win Altan, and then as soon as I do that, stop with the champion training and start focusing on pushing these missions, getting myself to the next point where I'm gonna be stuck. But one thing I will be doing today is, after I finish 1, 2, 3, 4, after I'm gonna finish all 4 of these, I'm gonna hard go crazy on the masteries, because I need to get masteries on my Lysandra. 100% want that. I want to get, you know, Lord of Steel for extra stats from the base sets. I want War Master, want all the masteries on her, then finish masteries for Coldheart, finish for Ronda, finish for Jamarsa to get a War Master, and quite possibly I'm gonna start working on Anax, since I think he's gonna be my next 6-star. But like, what do you guys think? Like, let me quickly show you a little bit of what I have as my roster, and let me know, do you think there should be somebody else? I strongly believe that Anax is gonna be good for me, because my next focus is actually clan boss. So while I'm pushing on the sides the progress missions, I want to start focusing on clan boss, because right now I'm still 3 king brutal, 1 king hard, you know. I want to get myself to nightmare. I want to get to the point where I can even at least 4 king nightmare for starters, and Anax is definitely going to help, because he brings decreased defense A1, weaken on the A3, poisons on the A2, so he's definitely going to be a solid champion for that. Even though I'm not going to speed tune, you know, my team for that, I would like to have a team, so instead of having this, I want to take my shield guard out, for example. I want to keep my Jamarsa, because, you know, that 30 meter boost and a bit of heal on the A1 can help. The A revive can help, so everybody else in here can stay. Like, Cold Heart against not the best. She helped a bit, but not the best. So I'm slowly trying to build champions for the sake of that. Also, what I did is I used all my legendary books that I had 5 books, and I guess I'm paying tax after, you know, all my good luck with pulling champions. I pay tax with the fact that after I did 2 books, went to the A3, this one's fully booked. My next 4 books all went to the A1. Like, I don't really care about Umbro's damage. He doesn't do that much damage. He's more about doing his debuffs, doing his control and all that. So these ones went here, and now I'm just gonna be waiting for 2 more books in here. I want to fully book him before I jump into booking Lissandra, because the beauty about Lissandra is you don't need books for this one to be 100%. You don't need books for this one to be 100%. What the books will do is obviously cooldown over here and cooldown over here. I might, if I get 2 books in the A2, I might just stop. But I think I'm actually gonna, sorry, A3. But I think I'm gonna book the A3 and the A2, because right now, there's nobody that I really want to book. Maybe him to try and get the book on the A3 just for that extra turn to go down. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because I feel like he's gonna rotate enough with his skill. Maybe it's not gonna be perfect, but he can rotate enough alongside the pairing with Jamarsa's passive. Plus, look what this says. Fills this champion's 30 meter by 50% whenever a sleep debuff placed by this skill expires. So if you think about Spider, there's 10 Spiderlings. If he sleeps all of them, every time they get a turn, 15% turn meter, 50% turn meter, he's gonna keep getting turns and coming back to it, so he can do that sleep again. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty amazing. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you today. I also got, I think, 3rd place in my classic arena. You know, I didn't really push hard to try and focus it. I just, you know, did my daily arena you know, refreshes. I got some more lenses from here and some what are those charms. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying a lot to win as many of these as I can, because after that it's gonna become harder and harder. So getting myself, look at this, that's so good, 1st place. But yeah, it's getting harder and harder to actually win these groups, so I'm just focusing as much as I can. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at this today. I know there was like Hell Hades that tried to do that. I know Saphira pushed for it. I was watching him. He did a live stream on his on the OddOneGaming channel, so go check that live stream out to see what he did. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but go and check and see how he did. There was quite a few of us that tried to pick up the champion, because you know what, why not? It's a legendary champion. He can be useful, kind of like Ruark can have a use. It's good to have somebody in there. If, you know, worst case scenario, you have a level 50 champion for faction wars. He's gonna be a 50 for my faction wars if I don't have any use for him. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. If you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye, guys.